Okay, hold on for a second. This anti-cremation argument is just awful. Okay, the argument is that cremation is too grotesque for Christians to be involved in, and this argument is gruesome. This is their most disturbing argument, I believe. It's basically says that cremation is too terrible a practice for Christians to be associated with. And basically what's going to happen is you'll have someone get up in front of an audience and he is going to describe, or she, cremation from another country, probably a third world country somewhere. And he's going to talk about a pagan cremation ritual where the body is heaped onto a big fire, big bonfire. And then he goes into great detail about what the smells are like, about what the sounds are like for creation, about what it looks like to see the flesh sizzling and popping, about what it's like when you're present and you're witnessing the charring of human skin and everything that goes with that. They'll go into great detail about how some of the parts aren't even completely burned up. And they'll use words like cooked, barbecued, roasted, sizzled. They'll say things like a loving daughter will have to pick up the arm of her mother, and this 8-year-old little girl will have to toss that arm back into the fire to ensure that it's totally burned with the rest of her mother's body. It's horrible how they just go blow by blow of what happens or happened in a pagan culture when they burn this dead body. And then they'll say, don't you see how awful cremation is? Why would you want your loved one to go through something like that? And that's their argument. Well, the fact of the matter is this. That is not cremation in the countries like the United States of America, Canada, Great Britain. It just isn't. That's not what cremation is like. But they're building on your emotions, and they try to talk you out of it. They try to convince you that that's what cremation is like. And their argument is desperation. It's sad. They will try to guilt you into making a decision to not cremate. The fact of the matter is this: you're not going to see that body be cremated. You're not going to hear what happens. You're not going to smell it. You're not going to touch it. You're not going to have anything to do with that body when it's cremated. You're not going to be involved in any way. And people cremated today don't get tossed on a bonfire where everybody has to hold hands and pray that the corpse gets completely consumed. Modern cremation is not like that. And if we wanted to, we could get very grotesque and share what happens when someone is prepared for burial and all of the steps that happen to try to get a body ready for burial. We could go into a lot of detail about blood and chemicals, but we aren't going to. Why? Because lots of things are just gross. But just because it's gross doesn't mean it's a sin. Don't skip forward. You've only watched video number 12 out of the 17 videos in cremation that I've made. Go on ahead, wait to the end of this video. You can watch them one at a time by clicking on that playlist, or I've got them set up so that you can watch one video. There's about 3 or 4 in that one video, or you can even do this. You can watch the entire 17 arguments that the anti-cremation people make all at once. It takes about an hour. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. I'm Bob Balch with the That's Jesus channel. Have a great day and be blessed.